Hi everyone, welcome to my digital introduction. My name is Lisa. I'll start with a little background about myself. This is my family. We really enjoy camping together, and this shows a picture of us wilderness camping last summer. I have two mostly adorable children who are age 7 and 4, and we live in Vancouver, BC. And this is not the view from my apartment. Boy, don't I wish it was. But it really is a lovely place to live with lots of opportunities to get out into the wilderness, which is something we really enjoy. In terms of my education, I began with a Bachelor of Science at UBC, and part of my studies there brought me as a biology student to the University of Queensland in Australia. And this picture shows one of the interesting experiences I had. I am dissecting a kangaroo at an arid zone field station, which was really incredible as a biology student and really cemented my love for teaching science and teaching biology. I did my Bachelor's of Education at Queen's, where I studied outdoor and experiential education. Here I am in a canoe. And of course, I'm studying at Queen's again now, but most of my learning is taking place on the laptop. And so I'm a little sad about not being in the field quite as much. I began as an environmental educator. This picture shows my first teaching job, which was at the Vancouver Aquarium. I'm holding a baby sea otter, and although he's pretty big, he is still a baby in this picture. But I also got to dive into the exhibits and teach from the inside of them, which was also a really incredible teaching experience. I also taught at the Ontario Science Centre. I'm from Toronto, and so when I journeyed back home, I got a job there for a little while. And I've also done some marine biology and outdoor education where I got to bring students whale watching and to things like puffin colonies regularly, which was really incredible on the east coast of Canada. I consider myself a very hands-on biology teacher. This picture shows my AP biology class from a few years ago, each holding a fetus from a pig uterus, and they're very excited about it, which was really quite adorable. Recently, we dissected squid and then cooked them up and had a nice calamari feast afterwards. And I've also taught the outdoor education program in Vancouver at my former school, which brought kids on a wilderness adventure for 4 days as part of setting the stage for their life sciences education. I also am an international educator. My husband and I taught in Hsinchu, Taiwan for a few years. I also taught with Class Afloat, which takes place on a tall ship that travels around the world. So it was an incredible opportunity to be able to teach and travel and be able to explore so many different ecosystems. As a biologist, what could be better? After that, when I got back into teaching at an established classroom, my husband and I moved to Armenia, Colombia, and this is where we had our daughter. And you can see in this picture me introducing my newborn baby. She's about 1 month old in this picture to some of my students at our school in Colombia. And it was quite an amazing experience to be having a child abroad and then also being accepted as part of the culture as parents. In terms of integrated planning, instruction, and assessment, I've had a very diverse teaching career, and so it's meant some pretty diverse experiences. In terms of planning, some of my planning has looked like carefully designed units, whereas others has been more improvisation based on what animals are doing or what the environment is doing at that particular moment. I've taught with a variety of curricula, mostly Canadian, but also some American curricula in international schools as well. In terms of instruction, a lot of my teaching experience has been in classrooms, but a significant portion of it has also been out in the wild on mountaintops or in bogs or at sea. And teaching internationally has brought me to learners with many different cultures as well. Assessment for me looks like a lot of different things. In public education, it could be if you didn't hold the attention of the public, they might leave. But I've also taught at some pretty rigorous academic schools where it was very important to meet a particular standard for university admissions. My goals for this course are finding out what are the most effective teaching practices for me, and I really hope to explore and expand methods so that I can adapt them to new situations. Part of that is learning from the course materials, from my own reflections, your reflections, and I really do value feedback. So please do give me feedback on all of parts of this course. I look forward to learning from you, with you. Thanks very much.